Hey, everybody. Hey, ladies. So, I wanted to do this video. I don't know why, sister can't make it larger. About black men. Because basically, from what I can see, and they are happy to do it, they are basically breeding themselves out. I don't care internationally. They are breeding themselves out. And hey, maybe it's a good thing. Oh, yeah. Maybe it's a good thing. We see what the rulership is like, be it in Africa, if it's in America. You've read, I'm sure, or heard about the Moors. Where did the people greatly benefit? Today, what are your politicians doing for you? From what I can see, they're advocating for the illegal immigrants. I've yet to see a black politician to tell the community to start, your own businesses and for the community to support, the businesses so you can maybe, try to get along for the sake of survival and create more jobs and maybe escape poverty. Maybe give your kids a fighting chance that you didn't have. This right here, like this man here, I don't care where he's from. The color of skin is black. And so it's universal. It is so universal. What did this person say? You do realize mixed people don't owe black people genetic loyalty when we procreate. Oh, I'm glad I saw that. Yes. That's what I want to talk about. I've discussed on the channel white guardianship, okay, and then I've told you about how that works and how it seems to operate, and it has worked well for them collectively. The man with a plan. Most black men, it's no surprise. Everybody knows that it's no like secret. Time they get some money. When they have nothing, they can find a black woman to lay up on her. And she called herself, I'm going to build me a man. I'm going to build up my boo. Good luck with that. It may backfire on you. So, Becky knows to come to get the bag. And then they have their child. This is what most, I think, are seeking. They're seeking white skin or light skin. Yeah. I think most of them hate the skin that they're in. And if it doesn't apply, let it fly. But again, this is my opinion. Now, like this comment here, you do realize mixed people don't owe black people genetic loyalty when we procreate. Because if you notice, especially when money is involved, you think you're going to teach her son to go and it looks like a boy, to go and marry a black woman? No, he's going to marry somebody like mommy. And then the wealth from the chocolate drop is how I see him. I don't know who he is. I'm not sports oriented. I really don't care. But this is just a good example of the video. The message. He will more than likely grow up. Because there's money, there's wealth. He'll be in a white community. More than likely grow up. And marry a white woman. So then, the generational wealth from these black Haynes, whatever he does, playing baseball, it can go ahead and fund their community. You rarely see the generational wealth, even if they're married to a black woman, help anybody in their community. Let alone, listen, even in their families. Very, very few. And I think about it, and guess what? Maybe it's a good thing. Again, I don't know this man, don't care to, but just an example. If you look at the collective of black men, they want to I don't know what they're thinking. Maybe they can try to align themselves with white supremacy or with whiteness. Sweetie, you are a conquered man collectively. The white man does not want to be your friend. He sees what you do. Don't get it twisted. If you don't love yourself, you'd be a fool to think other people love you. They may tolerate you for financial reasons. If you can hear what they say behind your back, you'd be surprised. Some of them might be surprised. As a collective, black men have let everybody know how much they despise black women. They let everybody know, and they show it daily how they even despise their own seed. I mean, if that's not inferiority complex, I don't know what is. If it wasn't for black women and Zaddy, the black race would starve out. He's known as a collective to drop off children, create father's household over here and over there. Then you look up, the fool be on TV, got 5, sometimes 16 kids at the child support office. They don't build for their own community. They get some money and they funnel it right over here. Then they want to holler, you just milk a little black man. Quick question. What's the Kobe Bryant lady wife? Vanessa Bryant? Look at all these non-black women married to these black men. When they die, they retire. If they love you so much, chocolate drop, everybody sees your fate. It's just poverty, doom, and gloom. What have they put together to try to help you? Help black men out. They don't love you. They love the money attached to you. Now, some may be in love, but I'm speaking just as a collective, because you can see a lot. If you notice, I've seen so many. They'll play all these sports, okay, and the man is on the road. They have the kids. Next thing you know, the ninja is now retired, not playing anymore. He's at home. Boop. Becky White wanted a divorce. Your man just got retired because she was more than likely cool with the plan when he was gone a lot, but now this ninja home every day? I got to deal with him every day? So maybe it's a good thing that they are breathing themselves out. Black women had to tell you they're your biggest enemy, and we don't want to face it. You talk about Zaddy, who's killing us every what? Last I checked, was it every 4.5 hours? Who? You marched, some marched for defunding the police, and now I can't live without them. Who's killing the women and children in the community? Who's, as a collective, the bottom dweller in society? Who can't even survive without you? I don't mean just giving birth. If every black woman right now that has a black man that is not working, put him out, child, some men would be homeless. It would be embarrassing. So many right now waking up, the bed he's sleeping in, he ain't paid for. His name, he not even on the lease, on the mortgage. The car he sits his butt in and drives, zoom, it's not even his. His name is not even on it. He can't even put gas in a tank. If it wasn't for black women, a lot of them would be homeless. And they give the vitriol. It's out in the streets, in the community, on the social media streets. So a person that despises you, what does the report say down every 4.5? At the hands of who? A black man. Let's be real. Women give birth, turn around and get murdered. This is who is coddled. And look at the result. Trying to start businesses, black men on the city council, he's trying to stop that too. On the job, he want to promote everybody but you. He wants to flex on you. I have seen it with my own eyes. Becky, a waitress, got a GED, her little high school diploma. Black woman has a 4-year college degree and management experience and don't get the job. Who hired Becky, the waitress with the little GED, a black man? Who hired Becky against a black woman with experience and professional from a Hispanic girl who worked as a cashier at the check cashing place? Black man. But then unbelievable. So they're saying how much they hate us, they despise us. They're even trying to recruit other people. They're trying to get the white man on board. And some white men let them know, hey, no, you're the failure, not the woman. Letting them know, hey, and that they hate. what they create. They are the biggest creators that I can see of single mothers, of fatherless homes. They turn around and hate what they create and blame the woman. Everybody knows it takes two. Black women are not getting pregnant by eating a pepperoni pizza or eating a bad apple. The bad apple is you. So, dying, we've gone from every 6 hours to every 5.5 hours, every 5 hours. Now they're staying every 4.5 hours dying, a black woman in the community. The children aren't safe. Get pregnant by them, they might shoot you in your stomach, shoot you dead because you become pregnant. Tell these dust buckets to get a job. Move them in if you want to. You're taking your life in your hands, girl. Tell the dust buckets to get a job. That you're pregnant. Girl, better not move on in and say he lays and tell me get out. You might die tonight. Night. They want to hold you back on the job. They complain about us to men of other races. So they're breathing themselves out. What good do they bring as a collective to the community? $50 billion barn boys. Seriously. Can someone please tell me? What good are they bringing to the community? See, when they get wealth and they're marrying us, and it's like that seems to be quite the norm. Time the Negro gets some money, he goes over here and marries out the race. You know why? He doesn't think you're worth it. And you can come up with all these ideas. Well, see, they're hanging around. He doesn't think you're worth it. So if a person is taking up space and within the community they don't bring anything positive, maybe they should go. Maybe they should breathe themselves out. They're not bringing anything to the community but negativity. A lot of it is self-hatred, you see. They're not bringing anything to the community but self-hatred and negativity. They hate the black woman. So black woman, I say to you, the fact that they're running with Becky, even with their wealth, they're breathing themselves out. I say maybe it's a good thing. Let them breathe themselves out. It might be more safer for you in the future or your daughters. Kid you not. It might be a good thing. See, some of you like, they just breathe themselves out. I say, because most of the ones that do it are self-hating anyway. One bad apple spoils the barrel. That way, I think it's a great idea for the self-hating ones, because guess what? That's a less chance of them getting another black woman pregnant. Maybe she can get her head right and not go night. Because I got married, because he got mad because I got pregnant. I said, I was going to put him on child support and he tried to kill me. I think it's a good deal. If an entity is just problematic, is no use of having it. It's not. Most of you in the red right now because of your man. If a person brings nothing but what they say, good vibes, well, sad, depressive, poverty, D vibes, I think it's a good deal. Let him continue to weed himself out. Guess what? There will be less of him, hopefully, in the community, less violence. And guess what? You might get to live your best life because you won't hitch your wagon to a loser. You won't hitch your wagon to a man that hates himself. Therefore, he's going to hate you and his seed, boo. Some of y'all don't get it. If he hates himself, he's not going to love you or your seed. And you wonder why you're in there pregnant. All these pregnant chicks end up getting shot, getting killed, shot in the stomach. I can't believe it. Coming from baby showers, in a car. Pop, 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 pop. They don't shoot at the white man when they end up getting shot and got their hands up like that. But they'll shoot at you in a heartbeat. Zimmerman is safer in the BC than you are. Unbelievable. Look what he did. But they'll say, but he ain't done nothing to me. Now we know you're weak. We know what's up. Or you advocating violence. Well, that's part of the black man's life when it comes to the black woman. How many on that wall at the hands of a black man? So yes, they are breeding themselves out. I say, chop, chop. This may be an opportunity for black women to finally, if they're not in your life, because a lot of them do hate black women. If they're not in your life, guess what? You might live longer. You might have the opportunity to get to know yourself and prosper. It's possible. A blessing coming your way and you don't even see it. They're breeding themselves out, $50 billion liability boys. And when they are, black women marrying them, a whole lot of them hate to say. Black woman now talking about how she ended up being homeless. Things got bad. He just ran off and left the family, left with 3 kids. Did you not read the Brookings report? You have a chance to escape poverty, but when you hit your wagon to Tyrone, it kind of goes wrong. So yeah, I thought about it. It's a good thing. This will be a good thing for black women. You may finally get a chance. The generation after you may finally get a chance to see what excellence looks like. You may have a chance to actually not be a baby mother, okay, by the seat of poverty deed. Think he paying something because he paid $35 a month in some child support, and then he want to pull up on you. Heaven forbid the kid goes to college. Next thing you know, what's the retirement? His child. $50 billion liability boy. When they get wealth, it does not benefit the community. It just doesn't. A lot of them really can't read. It's surprising. I don't understand that. How in the world you can barely read and you should definitely not breed? So I just don't see all the sacrificing and being all trying to be Mr. Wonderful for these black men. Where's the return on it? Where's the return on the investment? I just see you giving. So the fact that they are breeding themselves out before your eyes, everybody sees it. They want to be like that white man so much. I think they really do. I kid you not. Let them breathe themselves out. Again, this little biracial person here, you do realize that mixed people don't owe black people generic, supposed to be genetic, I think, loyalty when we procreate. Yes, most of them want to go ahead and stay over here. Right here. You'll have all these black women educated degrees and everything, and you'll look up child here, pick up a Beckett. I already told you. A high school diploma, and that's it. A high school diploma, and that is it. So they're reading themselves out. It may prove for a brighter future because you'll have less self-hating DNA around. When a person is self-hating, they hate who they are, their skin. That's why they do the things that they do. That's why they harm you. But you don't want to face it. Done holler, defund the police. Every time I look up 911. Yes, can y'all get somebody over? Somebody been shot. Somebody been shot. Who is this? A junior chocolate drop. Look in Chicago. Detroit. Baltimore. They acting up in H-Town too. So they're breathing themselves out. They are breeding themselves out. Maybe your daughters will have a chance. So much violence. So much ignorance. Can't have a conversation. Look at the black man on the train trying to save another black man. What did he say? And the other black man slashed him. Brother, I don't know who you are, but I love you and I want you to make it home safely. Next thing you know, that Negro comes and slashes him. Self-hating. So yeah, they're breeding themselves out. On my Patreon, I did that video about the black women. Oh, look at y'all, the black women. Black mama mammy. You and your daughter. Y'all put him through school. How that turn out for you? Basically breeding your enemy. So yeah, they don't bring in, as a collective, they don't bring anything but problems to the community. And if it's a decent one, then good luck. He might get slashed or killed. Good luck with that guy. But when you're with a person that is self-hating, the person that is at the lowest of the food chain, I mean, they're at the very bottom as a collective, and there's a lot of anger, and you are striving, and heaven forbid you get a pat on the back. That's why when they hear things about, Goldman Sachs, Aberdeen, different companies that are trying to put together initiatives to close the wealth gap to benefit Black women in a professional manner, that's why they get so mad. Why would you get mad? Well, someone has to do something. They can't depend on your Black ass. Someone has to do something. Man, it is 2023. They've had more than enough time. I'm sorry. They have had more than enough time. Look how many got mad about that with Goldman Sachs. Why would you get mad? Well, hell, you're not doing anything. And they know they can't depend on you to close the wealth gap. They see when you get money where the wealth goes. Boop, boop. Who would get angry like that? A self-hating one. Or a Black man can't get along to do what? Open up a strip club. And then when he does get professional, watch out, ladies. Becalina, anybody but a Black woman. And that's his choice. I just want to stand Black women sitting up here just trying to hold on, waiting on somebody to love you. Girl, you got to be crazy. You waiting on a dysfunctional, self-hating, inferior man to love you. You are crazy. I'm sorry to tell you. I'm not going to be, your ass is crazy. You got it? Keep on waiting. Keep on waiting. What did Bloom? I think was it Michael Bloomberg that gave all that money to the HBCUs for the medical program? Why can these Black men do something? Huh? They tell you every day. So you look at it. I don't see the value. It's like an old car, and that car is there. Even if the car is shining, but the damn thing won't go. Well, when I get in the car, the vehicle, it looks real pretty, but it's not going anywhere. Then guess what? That vehicle, it's taking up space. What I need it for? Just to look at it. When I get in, it won't go. So the fact that they're breathing themselves out, I think it is a wonderful thing. Since so many of them seem to hate themselves, hate Black women, that's a way to do the cleanse for the next generation. Yeah. So let me know what you all think. I think it is a wonderful thing that they are breathing themselves out. Yes, trying to stop the drama and the self-hatred. Breathe themselves out, stop the drama and the self-hatred. Like this little picture right here, Prince. Yes, let them breathe themselves out, baby. Let them do it. Guess what? It might save a life. Child, a life might be yours. Anyway, let me know what you all think. But let them continue on their journey of breathing themselves out. Maybe there'll be less violence in the community for the next generation. And I'm out.